Hey everyone, welcome back. Alright, this is another anime review now. I know that I haven't done an actual anime review on this channel in a while, sorry about that. Now there will be a few more coming this coming weeks when the few anime that I'm reviewing on this channel ends, that I'm reviewing episodically ends. My youth romantic comedy is that wrong as I expected. Snafu, Gargantia on the Verdo's Planet, The Devil's a Part-Timer, and The Severing Crimage. When they end in the coming weeks, I will be reviewing them. One of them has 12 episodes, don't remember what, is going to have 12 episodes, don't remember which, so that one will actually end next week, I believe. And 3 of them have 13, so it'll end in a couple weeks, so when they end, I'll do my final thoughts on them, and then I'll make my full-length review on them. But this review, though, is one of an anime that I just finished, like a few minutes ago, actually. One I've been watching for a few months, I just haven't had the time to finish till now. So, it's an anime called Noein to Your Other Self. It is dubbed, and I think the dub is really good. That's what I watched it in, and I would definitely recommend the dub. It has Crispin Freeman as Karasu, which is already fucking awesome. And it's a 24-episode anime series, which was released back in 2005, I believe, somewhere around there. And it's basically, first I want to say this. Noein is a very intelligent series, and it brings up a lot of questions about the multiverse, about multiple universes side by side with one another, about the past, about the present, about the future, about everything like that. And it's just a very intelligent series with lots of very intelligent theories on the multiverse, which I personally really enjoyed about it. But anyways, though, the series stars our main character, Haruka. And trying to figure out the best way to describe this. Basically, in her universe, she is still alive, but 15 years into the future, she ends up dying. And 15 years into the future, the world's come under attack by an unknown force. And so their world has been turned into the dimension known as Lacrima. Now, Haruka is has a power known as the Dragon Torque, which is basically able to make anything that she wishes for come to reality, pretty much. Alright. And in 15 years into the future, these warriors are selected, known as the Dragon Soldiers, which are trying to capture Haruka so that they can save their own world, Lacrima. Alright, and it's a really confusing series, too. Now, Haruka has a few friends who play pretty major roles, especially the character named Yu Goto, who is basically her love interest in the series. And you actually get to see several of the characters' future selves from Lacrima. Alright, so Karasu is Yu's future self. Haruka is dead. One of Haruka's friends is Hanabe, I believe her name is, and her future self is Amamiku. Alright. And it's really confusing. There's also another dimension called Shangri-La, in which there's also a form of Yu in there called Noein. So Yu actually has 3 forms: himself, Karasu from Lacrima, and Noein from Shangri-La. And it's really difficult for me to talk about the series, first off, for it to make sense, and secondly, for it to, without discussing spoilers. Alright. And what I just said there was the biggest spoiler in the fucking series about you, about Noein, god damn it. I mean, the character Noein, god damn it. Whatever. Sorry, it was an accident. Anyways, though, what I really like about this series is basically the character dynamic, alright? Noein, or you, or Karasu, or whatever you want to call him, basically the version from Shangri-La. Right after he got back from Tokyo school, shortly after he got back, witnessed his love, Haruka, die in a fiery car crash, alright? As well as the rest of his friends. Sometime after that, he quickly began to lose hope on humanity. So his plan was basically to converge all dimensions into each other, and see what I mean when I say it's really confusing? It is, okay? And it's really difficult for me to talk about the series, but I did really like it though. The plot was very original. Basically, you also have this human villain who's trying to converge the dimensions as well. I didn't care for that subplot. I thought it was kind of boring in my opinion. Other characters that we see are Toby, who I thought was a really good character, really sympathetic character. I'm not sure if Toby actually died at the end of the series or not. It was kind of hard for me to tell, but something happens to Toby. I'm not sure if she was ended up dead or not though. And there was also Atori, which I do not like Atori as a character. I don't care if they tried to make him sympathetic towards the end. I mean, it's sad, yeah, but what happened to his sister and whatnot, but I just don't like him as a character, I'm sorry. He's probably my least favorite character in the series, or at least definitely up there with my least favorite characters in the series. Alright. And you also have one of my problems with this series though was that you didn't get to see all of the future versions of a lot of the characters. Like Haruka, you don't because she's dead. Although I wish you did get to see some more flashbacks with her. That is my one of the biggest problems I have. All right. But also like Yu's future self is Karasu. All right. Ai's future self is Amamiku. They also have another friend named Isami, and his future self is Fukuro. Alright, and that's really it. Like, you get to see Miho's future self, kind of, but you don't know if she has a different name or whatnot. She doesn't appear to be a dragon soldier. Then again, neither is Amamiku, Ai's future self. But you don't really see much of her, and at the reverse, you don't really get to see who Toby was 15 years prior to Lacrima. And you don't get to really see much of who Atori was 15 years prior to Lacrima. And that would have been really interesting if we got to see more of that. I would have loved to get to see more of that, instead of this bullshit evil human, which I couldn't give two shits about, honestly. I thought that plot was just boring, personally. Alright. So I wish that they would have just done away with that and gave more backstory. Alright, with the time allotted. Personally. Other than that, though, I can't really think of any other flaws in the series. The animation and art style was really good, and it was really unique, it looked like. I don't think I've ever seen an art style and animation that looked quite like this. It's kind of hard to explain. You kind of have to watch it to understand, but it just looked kind of unique. But I liked it though. It was the good kind of unique, I think. And also the fight scenes were very intense and very well done. The music is kick-ass, and the opening I really like. The ending, not so much. I wasn't too much of a fan of the ending, but that's just a minor detail there, really. So yeah, overall though, I really like the series. Hold on a sec. Okay. Yeah, it was a very enjoyable series to watch. It took me so long to watch it for some reason, though, like a month or two, because I just had other things to do, but I definitely recommend this series, though. I think it's something you should definitely check out. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10 because I really think it's deserving of that, and I think that it's one of the best series of the 2000s in terms of genuine quality, because there's a lot to this series in such a short amount of time. Okay, and I think you should definitely check it out. Anyways, that's about it for this anime review, anime review of Noein to Your Other Self. I hope you enjoyed it. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.